This is my version of that great French classic, the Coq Au Vin. I've seen this done lots of ways all over the internet, and I have to tell you, after 35 years, there is only one way. So that's our chicken there, the 13 pieces of the chicken cut for saute. We're going to marinate that now. Okay, so there's the veggies in with that chicken, a few black peppercorns in there, a head of garlic, and then we're going to add some wine. Now, that wants to sit in the fridge overnight for a nice marinade, some nice thyme in there as well. Before we get into the chicken, I want to start the garnish. Get the garnish cooked, and then we can get on to braising the chicken. We'll just give that a move around and let that just happen for a bit. Once we've got colour and all that fat's rendered out, and once that's all moving around, we're really happy with it, then we're going to use the mushrooms to go in to kind of release all of those juices from the bottom of the pan as well. So that's the garnish for our braise at the end. I'm going to hold on to that. Plain flour, seasoned with salt and pepper. Just wants a little rub through the flour. Gentle browning, no more than that. Let's lift that chicken out now. Still raw, nicely coloured. Right, now it's the time for this veg that we use for the marinade and the peppercorns back in here. Carrot, celery, leek, onion, thyme, peppercorns. That's all that wine. That needs to come up to a boil quite quickly, and we want to reduce that wine down all the way to zero as quick as we can. Back in with the chicken. In it goes. So this is the right amount of stock to go in, just to cover, let it poke out, be brave with it. We want a cartouche on top of that. It's been cut to size for the pan, and I cooked this for 160 for exactly 1 hour. There's our Coq Au Vin, back from the oven. It's had its hour. Lift out the chicken. It's nicely cooked. It's not completely falling off the bone or anything. You don't want to waste any of that sauce. That is just a whole pan of flavour. How beautiful does that look? You want this sauce to come all the way down. Good God. That sauce is pretty much where I want it. Look at that on the back of the spoon, look. You can see it's coating like that. Right, what's going in here now is all of this grand mère garnish. Let me get some chopped parsley in there. That's really important. Let's put our chicken back in here. I've got some wonderful Trinity mashed potatoes. And what we're going to do is just place a lovely piece of the chicken like that. A piece of that thigh, a piece of the drum, and a piece of the breast. There we go. And then it's really all about that garnish, right? Plenty of that bacon. I think that's fantastic. Mushrooms that I turned, and a little heart-shaped crouton. You know, I think it's a genuine question as to whether or not this is the ultimate one-pot wonder. One of the best chicken braises there is. When it's cooked properly, and the love is applied to it, and it's made right, this is an absolutely incredible thing. God, that's good. Oh my God.